let me get this clipped on me. Some of y'all pop on in here in just a minute, I guess. Let me raise that up a little bit. Try to keep it close enough where I can actually see what y'all are saying. We tighten that up a little bit. The work that it takes to make this happen sometimes. There we go. Y'all can see what I'm doing. How's everybody doing? I hope you've had a great day. If you can't hear me for some reason, I am using this microphone again. I hope you all are staying safe. We'll talk about a couple of things. I'm floored at the people who thought we were getting snow today. That was not what we forecasted. We did forecast that for folks up to the north. So, not what we were thinking about for here in Knoxville, or the region of Knoxville. So, hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, Sharon. I am making chili, but I'm using turkey. Hello, Arizona. We finally got someone on across the middle part of the country. Hello, Connie. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Catherine, Barbara. Hope you're doing well. I just thought it's been kind of a busy morning. Things are calming down here where I'm at in the Knoxville region. Still some issues for my friends up in Kentucky, so hopefully we're just laugh, take your mind off of things for a little bit, and go on about our business and get ready for the next event, which for us here in East Tennessee is going to come Monday afternoon. Then that big cold air mass is settling in, and then we're going to be getting ready for what could be another more bigger event for East Tennessee coming up later on in the week. Let me get my turkey in the pan. If I don't get it cooking, we won't get it done, will we? Just gonna put it on around 6. Dump that on in. I gotta get that little piece of paper out. I did buy it on the throwaway rack. Freeze it or cook it today, and I froze it, obviously. And I'm gonna throw in, just to be a little different, an Italian ground turkey. I think that'll give us a little bit of different flavor. Sometimes I use turkey sausage to help add some spices in, but this is what we're going to do today. We can always add some pepper and different things later if we wanted to. And I do like a good little bit of meat in my chili. So this is going to roughly come out to about 2 pounds. We got Butterball and Jenny O in here. Do you have a favorite brand of ground turkey that you like to use? We'll do that, and then we'll wash this off and wash my hands. So we'll let that get to simmer in there. Let me get everything washed away so y'all don't get on me. Let me spray my spray. Since I told y'all about this stuff at the dollar store, it's hard to find now. Somebody found it out too and went and bought the thing out. Found that one when I was visiting Mom back in Myrtle Beach. And I said, I got to go look for some of that while I'm here down here. And she said, well, I got you one at home, but let's go find us another one. So that's what we did. So we're going to let that get a little browned off. Hey, Debbie, yes, it was pretty busy. And folks messaging me, I wanted to bring a couple of points to you. A lot of my focus is on East Tennessee. So, hi, Judy in Texas, when I'm posting about weather and news events. So I had some comments about what's going on in this place and that place, and it's not really here. So it's hard for me to focus on the entire thing. So just trying to, not ignoring you, but just trying to keep it reined in right here at home of the weather situation here. And I also want to make sure that everyone takes a moment to look at the timestamp. Some people would comment on a post and say that's not today, and no, it's not today. It was 2 or 3 days ago. So always look at that timestamp so you have an idea of when something was posted, because somehow that thing gets back circulating on Facebook, and no, it's not what was going on today. So this onion's getting a little rough on me too. It looks like the last time when we visited and I had a little rough patch in there, but we can doctor that all out. Hello, Mayfield, Kentucky. How's your weather? You got some snow on the ground? Got some friends in Indiana. They are out making snow angels today. But I don't know how the word got out. People looking for snow today in Knoxville, but that was not in the forecast for today. I think sometimes we get days mixed up, and I know that we try to break it down for you, but sometimes if you're doing something, you might not see it correctly, or what have you. Peel that on off too. I like a little piece of onion in my chili. How about you all? That side's fine. We're just gonna cut that off. Cut it off. Cut it off and throw it away. We won't worry about that no more. I gotta eat these onions up. They're going bad on me. I wonder if it's because of the heat in the house. They are kept back there away from everything. It's normally cooler back there in the laundry room / pantry, whatever you want to call it. Cold rain in Myrtle Beach Monday. I need to call Mom when I'm done with this and find out what they got going on. Not talk to her today. I doubt she's laying out on the beach. Do you think so? Not today. Last time I talked to them, it was sunny, and they went down and checked on some things. I don't think they're going to check out the beach today. But I know sometimes we'll have these people that would come and visit, and I'd think they were crazy. They'd be from Canada or somewhere really, really cold. And we'd be like, what are they doing out there? But they, now y'all know me. I don't make this perfect. But they'd be out there in that ocean having a good old time. And I'm thinking, I'm freezing standing up here, much less getting in that water. And then it's not really getting in it. Sometimes it's the getting out. Like you're nice and warm in the shower, and then you get out and you realize, ooh, the heat was not all there in my bathroom today. Got to find me a better towel. See if I can find one over here. I don't know where the kitchen towels have gone in this house. So let's see. You cooking something good? Yes, I'm going to try to. We're going to try to make some chili. I'm making it with the turkey. So that's that. I don't want to put that in there just yet because it'll kind of fall apart on us. I'll find something to do with that. I normally like diced tomatoes, but I didn't have any. I didn't want to go to the store. So we're going to make crushed tomatoes with this tomato paste. I've got my beans. I had actual dry not pintos. What are these? Kidney beans. So I have been letting them soak, knowing that this is what I wanted to do today. I want to get that pantry squared away, so I'm trying not to buy things. I'm trying to use things that I've got. And if this works out for me, I am going to start using the dried beans because that'll save less room in my cabinet up there. I only got that one cabinet, and I hope I got just enough chili powder. I like 2 tablespoons. I'm going to throw a little bit of cumin in as well. And of course, good old cayenne pepper. We're just going to dash that. We can add a little bit more later if we need to. I know I should call my mom every day, but sometimes we just don't get around to it, or we miss each other's phone call. So that happens. Kathy, you're sick of the cold. Wow. Well, we got a little ways to go, my friend. Next week, I think next weekend I might actually be working some double shifts. It's a little early to know exactly what will happen with the weather, but right now it's leaning towards a pretty nasty weekend. So especially for much of the southeast, so it bears watching. And like I've said before, it could be terrible in Knoxville and great in Asheville, or vice versa, or even down the road. Just a couple of ways. Got my Diet Dr. Pepper. I've had water all day, and I realized I needed me just a little bit of caffeine. And I got a couple of projects that I'm gonna try to get done, and mostly trying to get Christmas put away. I'm not having a very good time of making progress of that. Things keep getting in the way. So, never measured the chili powder. Well, I don't really either. I just kind of look at it, but sometimes people will call and say, what was that measurement on that? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I just kind of eyeballed it. So I'm eyeballing it today. Not that one. Ooh, if we put all that in there, none of us we'll have a hard time. But I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, Nancy, that's the difference of what's going on. Some of you had thunderstorms today. We've had rough weather down to the south, rough to the north. I guess we were blessed here in East Tennessee that it wasn't worse than what it was, because we could have had a big old mess here very, very quickly. I've got my handy little thing for those of you who asked me about that. I had a Pampered Chef one. I don't know where the Pampered Chef one went, but I just found this the last time. Somebody said Newberry. Hi, Donna. Yes, we were in Newberry College together. That's been a long time ago. I graduated in 2001? 2001 or 2002. I can't remember. I used to remember dates like that, but now I can't remember the dates. It's like, what year was that? I know it was in the 2000s, the early 2000s. Let me see. The terror attacks were in 2001, September 11. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, in case y'all wondering what I'm putting in here. Just to get it on my meat. And a little dash of pepper. This made a little bit more juice than I thought it would, so I'm going to leave that top open for a little bit. Sometimes the dates just go away. I can't remember. 2002. Thank you for reminding me. I'm like, well, my diploma's on the wall in there. I could go look at it. Maybe I need to do that more often. I graduated Leadership Severe a couple of years ago, and people were like, what year did you do that? And I'm like, 2015, or was it 16? I mean, I don't know. I really do not know. Hi, Missy. I love East Tennessee, too. You're very welcome. Glad we were able to help you out. We'll be here as long as we can, as much as we can. You know, sometimes we have to sleep, but I got up a little earlier than normal today, checked on everything. And, of course, we got a whole team, so I don't have to be there 24/7. We can let everybody take a little break every now and again. We work when we have to. Snellville, Georgia. I am not sure where that is. Donna, I know where Boston is. We have a direct flight up there. We might have to go up and see each other. Are you having bad weather up there? You have to let us know. It's hard to keep up with every place of the entire country. I just know if you're in Kentucky, Virginia, Indiana's had quite a bit, parts of Ohio, and they had a terrible time yesterday. I kept seeing the videos in Kansas City and other parts of Kansas, and I kept thinking, glad I am not there. This big truck sliding down the road. So, hopefully that driver and everyone involved in that is okay. Just going to kind of twist this on up a little bit. Because of those beans I've been soaking them, they're not in a can, I might have to cook this just a little bit longer. with my beans than I normally would. So if I don't get it done, I'll share y'all a picture. We won't serve it until it's right. I've had good chili and I've had bad chili. You know, you go to some of these cook-off things and you think, there's no way that these people who are professional cooks are going to mess something up like that. Well, I beg to differ on that one. I've had some bad stuff. All that water that made for juice. I don't think it was grease. It was all like 99% pure. Christine, you're very, very welcome. Sally, where are you at if you're shoveling snow off the driveway? Halfway between Atlanta and Athens. Okay, I'm pretty sure where that... Now, is that Athens, Tennessee or Athens, Georgia? Hello, Pat. Good evening to you. So maybe if y'all got some tips and tricks for me with my beans, I'm going to throw them on in there just like that. Let's see how soft they feel. Yeah, they're going to have to cook just a little bit. I didn't measure that at all. No measuring on that one. So let me go ahead and put my crushed tomatoes in. This is going to make some noise if y'all don't watch me a lot. Hello, Asheville, North Carolina. How's your weather? Athens, Georgia. Okay. Had Shoney's for lunch after church. Okay, that sounds wonderful. Let's start moving. Okay. This thing has been acting up on me, not doing what it's supposed to do. So hopefully it works for you all today. Chuck, I'm making a turkey chili. I hope I make quite enough of it because I might be eating on it tomorrow. I ate on leftovers. I still have a little piece of ham in there from New Year's. I think I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to cut it off, freeze it, and then we're going to make something good later. St. Louis, you've had a couple of days here of some rough stuff. I hope you're being safe, and I hope all of you keep power. That's my worst fear when we get this cold weather like this, is that it's just, that almost looks like a puree. I don't know what's crushed about that, but that'll be okay. Maybe there's some pieces in there to make it feel like we got some tomato. I'm going to put water in that. No shame in my game on that one. Just going to shake it up. I put the lid back on it. If I make a mess, I'll have to mop the floor. All right. That looks good. So we'll pour that on in there. I might want me some diced tomatoes. I don't have any though. You just got to do what you got to do, right? I just like the chunkiness of it. All right. We'll at least have our meat and our beans. We got that. We ain't got nothing else. Okay. That looks pretty good. Clinton, North Carolina with some snow. Now, do your neighbors want the snow, or I'll be in trouble? That's the thing. Some of you might want the snow and others don't, and then I'll be in trouble. Oh, that's good. We'll have to put chili powder on the list for the next time. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you've never done it, chili powder and cumin. Sprinkle that on your salmon. It makes the best salmon. And you wrap it in some tin foil. I'm going to do that one day for you all. Put it in some tin foil. And, man, I'm not going to measure that. I would normally put 2 and 1. So we'll just eyeball the cumin. That ought to be good. we'll put that back out there. For later. We'll see how it smells after a while. That's how we'll know if it's done. When it smells done. When that aroma from the chili starts going over the whole house. Y'all know what that is. You ever come home from work and you put it in the crock pot? Man. We're already at 5:21. Time is flying away from us here. I only try to do these things for 1 hour. That took too long on that right there. I'm gonna do the handheld. I'm gonna have to get me. You know what I love? I got me a new thermometer. That's gonna be fun. To measure and know what the temperature is and stuff. Especially this summer when we start grilling. I'm gonna try to grill more for y'all this summer than I did last year. I got my favorites. I think y'all know I like my smoked neck bones. Somebody says you don't get a lot of meat on it. No, it's not a lot of meat, but what you do get, oh boy, the flavoring that comes out of that thing. You hear that dinging? I had to do a load of laundry. I was getting behind. Don't tell my mama that I did laundry on a Sunday. She will not like that. But I couldn't do it on New Year's, and then I went back to work. Trying to get that off that thing. It wants to stay on that spoon. I'm just going to put just a little swig of water in there. Seems like I needed just a little bit more juice, and we should be fine. All right, we'll have chili. We just won't have any hunks of tomatoes in it. What do y'all like? Do y'all like hunks of tomatoes? I made a big pot of pinto beans yesterday, and today 7-quart chili with chili. That sounds pretty good too. I'm going to put just a dash now, just a dash of cayenne pepper. Okay, that's it. Now we can hang out and talk. I've got some chips back there. We can make us some Petros. Y'all like chili and chips? Be ready for this time to change. It's already almost dark outside. Tonight is trash night. We forgot last week. And I woke up on Monday morning and I heard the thing go beep, beep, and I heard it go, getting the neighbors. But by the time I got my clothes on and got outside, the truck was gone. There was no getting my trash picked up last Monday, so it's going to have to go out tonight. If it don't, we're going to be in a mess around here. And I'm hopeful that last week was not recycling too, because the recycle bin's full here too. All right. It seems like there was a lot of you that had chili. I love my homemade canned tomatoes too, Mary, but I am out. They're gone. I only had just a couple of jars this year, and I was a little slack. I didn't get my tomatoes put up, but this summer I'm putting up my tomatoes. We're going to get the tomatoes and our green beans and our other things. We're going to get it put up. We're going to have some fresh stuff in the winter come next year, but I didn't have it this year, so we'll do with what we got. That's all you can do, right? Sometimes things just get away from us. Maybe somebody has got extra and they can send me some. I sure would take them. Now, when I was growing up, and I don't know the reason for this, but my family, we didn't can the tomatoes. We pureed them down, diced them up and stewed them down, and then we froze the tomatoes. And so that's the way I had always seen it done, and then I found out you can jar the tomatoes, and I'm like, yes, I've got more cabinet space. I've got a whole shelf back there of food. I'll throw something away and make room for some canned tomatoes. Corn chips and cheese. I got some cheese in there. Let me make sure we've got. I also like to put a little jalapeno. We've got cottage cheese. I don't know about sour cream. That might be something that we're missing here. Oh, there's some sour cream if it's still good. And look at the thing. I don't know about that. That was December 4th. December 4th. What do y'all think? Oh. One thing that I have been doing is I've been getting rid of the sweet stuff around here because it wasn't doing me very well. My suit jacket last night was a little tight, and I know that's the one I like to wear because it seems to fit the best. Have you had some clothes that you've put on recently and you thought, well, this used to fit me well? Getting a little pudgy there. Maybe the chili won't be too bad. I had that salad last night and the sushi. I know the rice was not good for the carb situation, but got to have something. And then I was working, so I didn't have time to cook. Trying to focus on things, and you just got to make time and find time as best you can. That's the way I like to look at it. Keep on having my caffeine, I know that. And then I'm going to finish putting away, when I'm done with you all, I'm going to finish putting away some of my Christmas stuff. And I'm going to haul a load of stuff to the food ministry. Try some half runners for shuck beans. Not quite sure what you're saying there. My favorites, bitter cold, include European style, hot chocolate, hot cocoa, love chili. I'm hoping that's going to say vegetable soup. I love vegetable soup. I have a long way to go. I feel like it's getting a whole lot tighter there. Starting to poke out and budge out, but I appreciate the comment. Dryer shrunk it. That's what we're going to say. But I haven't put it in the dryer. Is that true? Cold rice, low on carbs? Because I can eat some rice all day now. Now, if that's the thing, I'll eat it cold if I got to. I'm going to look that up. See what we got there. This is boiling pretty good over here. I saw a few lumps of them tomatoes in there, but there's not a lot. I used to keep tomatoes all the time for the reason that I could whip up a tomato soup or, tomatoes can go in a lot of stuff. So I would, the vegetable soup, chili. I like to make the cabbage soup, and you can put a can of diced tomatoes in it. That makes it good too. You like the bananas. Hopefully they don't go bad before they get ate. Bananas, they only last like 2 days after you bring them home from the store. They can be green and rotten in a day. I don't know what causes that. I've read about it. I know that they basically are, the fumes that they put off are decaying each other, is the way I understood it. I'm not an expert on stuff like that. Can I show the stove? I can move you to the stove if you want to do that. You should see my pantry. Hello, Daytona Beach. I think y'all are a little cold too. You might want some soup or some chili to warm up here. Had chicken and beans soup and cornbread. I still have a few things left over cornbread up there. Maybe I'll have that. I don't know what you're talking about with shuck beans. You might have to explain that one to me, Hilda. That's a new one on me. I know snap beans and pole beans and all that stuff. Hello, Carla in Charleston, South Carolina. Rockingham, North Carolina. Donna, you're very close to Mom and Dad. You could probably throw a stone and hit them down there in Loris. It's a little further away, I know, but just on the other side of the state line. Chocolate bananas. You know about covering them with chocolate? We could do that. We made bananas Foster one time. Now, that was some good eating. That was good. Probably not as good for you as it should be, but we took all the healthiness of the we took all the healthiness of the banana out when we made those bananas Fosters. This is a thick chili. I'm going to move y'all over so y'all can see. And I think it's going to be because of those crushed. Y'all going to see my mess. I've been trying to get the rest of Christmas down. How about y'all? Y'all still working on it? No, there was not a problem. They think I had a problem with it dinging around like that. There we go. It's a thick chili, as you can see, but that's okay. More for us to eat. All that matters is what it tastes like. How about that? That's all we care about. I do like this little thing that Mom got me. I don't need that. That's from earlier when I made lunch. And that can go in the dishwasher now. This thing, you put your spoon in it, you don't get it on the counter, and it holds it together. And you can have up to 4 different things. Y'all see that? That's the neatest little thing that I think that I got for Christmas. And she left a tag on it. It came from the dollar store. But you know why I like it? Because you don't have all that mess. I would have all that mess getting on the counter right now. And it can go right in that thing and not bother nobody. There we go. I've got that down on 4 now. Twist y'all around the other way. Y'all never see this side, do you? Y'all never see this side. Oh, I don't want to see my mess over there. Oh, there's my little ceramic tree. That's going to come down. I didn't get it down the other day, like I said. So, got a few things. I gathered everything and I put it in a pile today that was Christmas. And I said, all this is going out today. So, that's going to be the goal to get Christmas out today. You've got a white one like that. Patricia, I cannot tell you which one. It's probably one somewhere down in Myrtle Beach or Conway, up North Myrtle Beach. She travels to all them places, and whatever's the closest to her, she'll pull in and get whatever she's looking for and look for other stuff. The pick of the bear. We've got the bear on one side. This is weird being backwards. Oh, there it is. I'm just thinking, oh, it's right there. Okay, I did it right that time. You would think that I would do the weather or something. That's the bear, and over there's the mountains. I'm just not used to doing it like that. I'm used to stretching out. Having a bigger space. There, if you will. Oh, let's see. Chili is great on a cold day. I'm going to put, yep. We're going to do all of that. I don't have any chives. We do have the side of cornbread. The bear picture is pretty. Glad you guys like it. I keep wanting to take it down. Maybe y'all are encouraging me not to take it down. I'm worried about this sticking. That's why I keep checking it. Y'all want to know what I'm doing? Not tasting it yet. I guess I could. Just a little bowl here. I'll get a little piece just like that. we can see what the taste of it is. Y'all like my little sample? See what it tastes like. See what it needs. I'll get a dessert spoon. I won't get a dinner spoon. All right. That was that Italian sausage. That Italian turkey. Tell exactly what that was. Them beans are still hard. I should have boiled them things. This might take a little while. What is that? Very tomatoey. I think it was just right on the chili powder. But that thing's got to cook the beans, or we ain't gonna be able to eat it. Got chili, but right now, hard beans. I should have been boiling the beans. That one wasn't too bad. Turkey, chili. And for those of you who deal with autoimmune, turkey's a whole lot better for you than beef. Beef causes the aches and pains. And some of you have asked about tomatoes before, with it being in the nightshades. Now, I don't have problems with tomatoes, but one of the things when I read up on this and studied on it, every one of us is going to have a different reaction. Some of you are going to like this, and it bothers you. Some of you are not going to get bothered by it. So it's all about what we're able to, what our bodies are able to stand. Of course, my medicine's changed, so I'm hoping that the medicine works for me as we move forward. Captain D's, I've not ate there in a long time, but I'm gonna have to try that one out. There's one right over there. Try it out down the road. They were dried beans. So yeah, the beans they probably either need to soak a little bit more, or I should have boiled them. I messed that one up. But it's okay, because I like for the chili to actually, I did not put any sugar in this one. But I like for the chili to actually simmer for a long time anyway, because it seems to help that flavor just get reinforced in there. Leather breeches. I got a leather belt. I can feed that to you. What is a leather breeches? You're going to have to inform me on that one. It's not salmon patties. It's actual hunks of salmon. Rhonda, I put the cumin and the chili powder. Just sprinkle it on there and bake it in the oven. You can add some butter if you want to, but my thoughts are where you don't need it. Came out the best. No fishy taste. It was just absolutely wonderful. So if you like salmon, try that. That's a good idea, Mary. All right. Well, I'm going to cut this short. A pinch of baking soda. Does that work? We'll try it out. Shuck beans. I'm still not even sure what a shuck bean is. We didn't have shuck beans in Lawrence, South Carolina. My favorite food, it is going to be fried chicken or French fries. Of course, it was fried. If I was just going healthy, it's just going to be a straight up salad. So, all right, my friends. Well, you can watch me if you want to, but I'm going to get off of here. A little shorter today, or just dried green beans. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I have had that. I don't know. So, I'm going to finish my chili. Since I've got bad sour cream, I'm actually going to run and get some sour cream. And a jalapeno to cut up on top of it, and then we'll sprinkle some cheese. So that's what we're going to do. And hope you all have a good night. Stay safe. Again, my messages for today, if you're watching me from somewhere else, I'll try to help you as best I can. But my posts for weather and news are all about East Tennessee. Watch those timestamps so you know when something was posted. And just be kind to each other and get through this. And if you see a neighbor in need, help them out as best you can. Have a good night. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We can do a little dance now.